Awareness without choice, to be aware of this whole phenomenon of existence, not someone else's existence, not being aware of this, of our life according to somebody, some philosopher, some guru, some psychologist, but being aware of it actually, because you yourself see it. If one is so completely aware of it, and one must, because one cannot possibly live as we are living. We're talking inwardly, psychologically. A life that's torn. And if we want order, and order is virtue, order demands discipline. That is to learn, not to conform, not to imitate, but to learn. And to learn about the disorder, which is our life. To observe it, to learn. And in that observation comes an extraordinary discipline, not imposed by anybody, because the very observation itself has its own discipline. In the very act of observing, you are learning, and therefore the learning is the discipline. Please do see this, because we have imposed upon ourselves so many disciplines. The business discipline, the religious discipline, the family discipline. Of course, the military discipline is the most absurd kind of discipline. But we have got so many disciplines, the must and the must-nots. Always conforming, imitating, suppressing. And being suppressed, wanting to fulfill. All that is disorder. So, to understand order, to learn about order, not what order should be, but to learn about it, one must learn about disorder. Right? Are we following each other? Or are you being mesmerized by words? Well, if you are, so be. It's up to you. We said one must learn about disorder, which is our life, which is our mind, our heart, our very core of our being is disorder. Because if you say there is a soul, there is according to the Hindus, the Atman and so on, they're just theories. Philosophy has nothing to do with living. And we are trying to understand what living is. And we see in that living there is disorder, utter disorder. The battle, the misery, the confusion, the agony, the guilt, the fear. So one has to observe without any choice this disorder which is you, which is me. To observe it, not what you want it to be. Then you create conflict between what is and what should be. And where there is conflict, there is disorder. Please do understand this thing very simply. Once you understand this, you will find that by observing disorder in oneself, without any distortion, without wanting to bring about order out of this disorder, trying to impose what you think is order upon disorder, but observe it without any choice, without any distortion, then out of that observation comes supreme order, the highest good. And in that there is a total revolution. And from that inward radical change, then there comes outward order, not the other way around. We want outward order first. And it's never been possible. Every revolution, including the communist revolution, said forget about the inward order. Let's have state order. And you know what's happening. Every revolution has done this. Try to bring about outward order without paying any attention whatsoever to the psychological supreme order within oneself.